What do you think, Mr. Flanagan? We got a Kizer knife in the studio, the Basalt. I saw this at the 2018 Blade, or at the not 2018 Blade show. I wasn't there. I was at the SHOT Show in January, so I saw this there. Blue titanium backspacer. Look at how that fills the gaps, huh? I thought it was interesting at the time, and maybe if you look back on my 2018 Kizer stuff, you'll see it from videos from the SHOT Show. Right hand, left hand, tip up carry. You can go left hand on this little dog, huh? Kind of got this gray ano on this titanium frame. Pretty light knife for as big as it is. Look at that flipper tab. Yeah, we're there. We're announcing ourselves. That thing is way up in the air. But man, talk about got some detent on this thing. This is pretty good detent for a knife like this. I'm sitting there I want to fail it. I can fail it. Okay, I can fail it. Wow. Yes, I can. Okay, but it's really easy. It's really a pretty snappy detent on this. I didn't know that I could even fail it. It really snaps open so easily. It holds that detent until when it lets go, it goes through. You got a hardened steel insert on the inside here. And check this out. Yeah, they have definitely weight relieved this knife all the way through the top and the bottom. It feels so light. It does. It's crazy. This is an Azo design. And he, I think, is their in-house kind of guy. Let's see, the Basalt. Let me see if he's got his name anywhere on here. Nah, it doesn't say. Nothing I'm seeing right off the bat. But in any case, so interesting. It's a stonewash blade. Piercing, slicing, should be good, right? Got some jimping on the top. There's your stop pin. Blade stop. Integrated lanyard hole. Kind of like this, these cutaways here on the top and the bottom. Give it a little bit of design interest. All this along the top here that's machined. And then the pocket clip as well. Got some machining all along here. This little cutaway here. Nice. 2 screws, hold it in place. Make it nice and solid. It's a decent sized knife. It's not a small knife. Come here, Bertlet. Give us a measure. It's got to be 3.5 at least. Yeah, it's 3.5. 90 millimeters, somewhere in there. Come on. Don't let go on me. Depends on where you want to measure it, you know. I mean, middle of the choil, 3.5. Furthest part forward on the bolster, 3 and a little over 3 3/8. So it's close enough. 7 3/4 overall, which that's a lot of blade for you're not even hitting 8 inches. So what, 19.5, 20, somewhere in there, centimeters. Wow. Oh, hey, where's my caliper? Right here. Let's see how fat this is. It feels like it's a full in the hand. 12.4. Now, only a 1/2 inch. Nothing big there. It's not overly fat, that's for sure. 0.13, 3.5 millimeter blade stock. Okay, so it's not even 8 inches. Isn't that weird? It seemed to me like a bigger knife than that. It's gonna be close. I mean, you're not gonna see a lot of difference in the size. A little over a 1/4 inch difference. That gives you a different aspect here. So it does make the Basalt look a bit smaller than the Para 2, which it is a bit smaller. Comes in a nice box. This is an interesting box, and it picks up. It's got almost a real fine suede-y type feel to it, which will pick up all kinds of little dust and chalk marks and stuff everywhere. Take that out, and inside the box, I mean, these are different boxes than Kizer has done traditionally. And this is just a regular model, like $160, $169 knife. Okay, so it's not like $250 knife or anything like that. It's S35VNs, you know, with anodized backspacer, you know, gray anode type frame. So yeah, bearings, snappy action. But there's the box, you know, so it opens like this, and there's magnetic something going on here. Then you've got this Pendaflex here, this file folder full of goodies, and then it comes in just a Velcro type pouch, and it comes in, you know, it's in the plastic here. In this pouch, they threw in a couple extra screws right there, okay? And then here you get up their warranty information, a little bit on the company, and a microfiber cloth. Here's this. Usage, safety, warranty, and on this side is that information. On the back side's kind of this manufacturing, different shots look. So that goes in there, and this all rolls back in here, just like that. If I can get it back in, yeah. So it all sits in here. This pouch sits in this box, and then this sits on this inner box. There's two lips there. It goes flush and back together. Pretty cool. And then the outer box, which collects everything, because it's a strange feel to it, but and so is this. This is almost a suede-like feel to it. So I don't know what they do paper-wise and all that kind of stuff, but this is the Basalt. Snappy little flipper. Would it be good for piercing? Yeah. Slicing? Yeah. Nice high grind on it. And stone wash. And wow. Yeah. It has a little drop to it. I didn't take it apart or anything. But just the way it was out of the box. Nice. Fairly light blade. Shakes down pretty nice. For you lefties, this ought to be a good one right here. Gives you a choice of right or left hand. Tip up. I like this. I like the design. It's so light. Let's get a weight on this. This is crazy. It does feel light. It feels light for what it is, even though it's not quite 8 inches, which it feels like a bigger knife in a way. 99 grams, not much. Okay, let's get back to ounces. 3.5, well, I knew it felt light. So it weighs less than the Paramilitary 2, which is just a G10 deal here, you know? So this is actually lighter than this. And probably not going to take up a lot of real estate front to back here. I don't think it's very tall that way either. Let's see if we got some here to kind of give us a total. About 28 millimeters, an inch. I mean, if you want to get up here on the flipper tab, then you got a little bit more. 1.3, something like that. Let's get to the top and here. Come on, top and here. Looking through the camera is a lot of fun. 1.3, yeah, like I was saying. So yeah, really blade kind of disappears in here, kind of like a canoe. I mean, it just folds right in. It's gone here, and it melts back into this bolster. So it folds right up. It's a nice design. No question about it. It flows well. Now take a look at how these ergos might match out. I mean, you do kind of come up here a little bit, but you got a place for your pinky up here if your hand's that big. And your hand might be, because this is not a big, huge knife. But actually, yeah, I mean, I can hang out back in this section here, and that's not uncomfortable. Like I said, choil here for sharpening. Can't really go forward that way. but a good looking knife. Reverse grip. Oh yeah, it'll fit in there. Get right up against that flipper tab as a guard. Yeah, nice. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's reasonably sharp out of the box. What do you think? I think so. You know what? I mean, if you think about it, what I thought was interesting about this knife was this. Let me show you. 169 bucks. So, okay, well, I mean, think about it. You know, like the ZT knives I buy, they're like 220, 240 bucks. So this is 30, 40, 50, you know, this is $50, $60 cheaper, less expensive. And, you know, lock bar insert to prevent over travel. In any case, I just thought, well, and especially like White Mountain, so okay, that costs you 170 bucks. Let's just round it off. But 17 off of that, so you're almost down to 150. I mean, the only other knives that are good quality titanium S35VN, you know, flippers at that price are the Tuya knives. So they're right in that territory. They're kind of carving out a little special place because I'm not seeing any Wee knives like this, and certainly not anything from the other China makers that I can think off the top of my head. I mean, Maxace is pretty proud of their stuff. Stedman. So for this kind of setup, and really they didn't skimp too bad on the box. Here's the model number, the 4505. But really, you're in the 150 range with a knife like this. And you know what? It's a good looking knife. And it's really light, which is really strange. But boy, they have really taken it out of there. They have really weight relieved this sucker. So, fairly light, under 8 inches. Very affordable, actually, for what it is. So, oh well. I just been thinking on it because it kind of hit me the other day. I go, God, you know, I'm so used to like $220, $230, $250, you know, for a price of a knife. And then, boom, when this was like $169, it's like, why? Why is it that inexpensive? And then, you know, you take another 10% off. I mean, whoa. Man, that definitely... that definitely gets you thinking. It's centered up. I mean, really, I like the detent on this too. That really pops. I know this one does, and I don't think they'll vary much within this model. You know, they kind of set them. I mean, I'll tell you what, the detent on this, ooh, that was really disappointing. This RJ Martin thing. I don't know what happened to the detent ball, but it ain't working very good here. This is really tough. I was really disappointed, and I had 2 of these, and they just don't have, I mean, you know, you can flip them, but they just don't pop. This one, you can fail it, but it ain't easy because it pops. It holds. Oh, well. I'm going to let you go. Hey, Flanagan, come on back. Finian, yeah, why not? Oh, we're going to let him go for today. The Basalt. I like it. It's a lot of knife for the money, and it functions well. Ergos are good. Very lightweight, not that long, fairly slender, not overly wide, easy carry, good quality materials. Hey, I do like it. I really do like it. Thanks, guys, hanging out. We'll be back another day with another knife. It just happens that way. Because you know what we do around here. We love them knives. So stay sharp, my friends.